Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're finally going to be trying Underground Cosmetics. You guys have been asking me to try this for a long time, and I purchased this a while ago because I wanted to dye my hair with it. But when I purchased Cosmic Void hair color, I tried that on my hair without testing it first, and the pink stained my hair just like Iro. So I really wish I would have taken the time to do strand tests and see how the colors performed before just putting them on my hair. So we're gonna be trying Underground Cosmetics today, but thankfully we're gonna do it on some swatches just in case the colors seem to be very difficult to get out of the hair. Let me show you the colors I got. Of course, I got standard rainbow shades, so let's go through all of them. If you didn't know, Underground Cosmetics is similar to Cosmic Void. They are neon and UV, so these will react under UV light or black light. The first shade I got is neon pink, and this one looks very like a corally pink. Then we got neon orange. We have neon yellow. Then I got neon chartreuse, and I did get another green too. I got neon green. It's just a little bit deeper and not as yellow toned. I should have probably just gotten this one, but I got both for some reason. Then we got neon blue and neon purple, which this one, oh my god, looks so pretty. So they don't do just neon UV reactive colors. They also have semi-permanent black. They have darker blues, darker greens. They have reds, regular pinks. So they have a lot more than just the neon collection. As far as I know, the neon UV reactive colors are what made Underground Cosmetics kind of blow up. And obviously when I dye my hair rainbow, I want it to be like super neon, vibrant, and UV reactive. These colors are definitely my vibe. These colors retail for $9.75, and these are 4 ounces, which honestly, that's a pretty good deal. Most semi-permanent hair colors are a little bit pricier than that for 4 ounces. So these are cheaper than like the standard major companies, which is also good because then you can support a small-owned business and it's also cheaper than the bigger companies. Let's go ahead, set up my second camera angle, and then we will start swatching all the colors and see what they look like. And I cannot wait to see these on hair and see them underneath the lights. I think they do have a little fragrance. I can't tell. I think it does have a little bit of a fragrance to it. Maybe a little bit of like a perfumey floral. Let's go in with the first color, which is that pink. This definitely is more of an orange toned pink. You guys can see it has that orangey coral undertone to it. Normally when I'm doing neons, I will mix a color like this with a color like my brush to make like an in-between color, because normally this shows up a little bit too orange on hair, especially if you're putting it on hair that's yellow. So I like to mix mine to create more of like an in-between color, or I'll just go with like a standard like this, but I almost never put this color directly on my hair. So I would definitely buy like a fuchsia or something from them to mix with this. Ooh, they're actually very thick. Okay, very thick. It actually looks a little bit lighter than what I thought it would. It almost looks a little pastel when I'm applying it on the hair. We'll see what it looks like when it's rinsed out, but it's actually a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Definitely does have some sort of fragrance to it. The more I'm working it into the hair, the more I am smelling that fragrance. And when you work the color in, it definitely does create that like white frothiness on it because it is super conditioning. So as you work it in, you're gonna get like that white frothiness. Let's fold that up and move on to the next color, which is the orange. Here's what the orange color looks like. It looks really pretty. All right, let's go in with this one. This one definitely looks like it has more pigment in it, not as like light as the pink one. And you guys can see it definitely has that yellow undertone, which was the same with the Cosmic Void color. It has a very heavy yellow undertone to it, but this one is definitely more vibrant than the Cosmic Void one that I tried. Still very orange, but the undertone is definitely very yellow. So as this fades out, you'll definitely get more of like a pumpkin-y orange versus like a red orange or anything like that. Let's go in with the neon yellow, and yellows are like my favorite whenever I do neon hair. I don't know what it is about yellow, but I am obsessed with yellow color. The more neon, the better when it comes to yellow. Look at how vibrant. This almost looks green. It's so neon and electric. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. This yellow is not playing around now. She is vibrant. I will say so far, I absolutely love the formulation. It is definitely a thicker, more conditioning based dye. Some people love that. Some people hate that. Obviously everybody has their preferences, but it is thicker. So if you are a beginner, it might be a little bit more difficult to work with just because you have to make sure to saturate the hair fully. When brands are a little bit thinner, I think it's a little bit easier to saturate the hair so you don't have to try as hard and make sure you're saturating as much. Let's go in with the neon chartreuse color. You guys can see how thick it is when I pick it up. It's basically like conditioner. This one looks a little bit pastel, doesn't have as much pigment in it. I'm still not sure about the smell. I think it has some sort of fragrance in it because I am smelling something. I just can't place my finger on the scent. It's definitely different than other hair dye I've smelled before, and I definitely think it leans like perfumey. Let's go in with the neon green. This one definitely looks more darker and has more pigment in it. Put that on there, you guys can see. Oh yeah, definitely more of a vibrant, darker green. Especially putting this on yellow hair, you're gonna get more of that neon color. Let's go in with this neon blue, and I love the shade of this blue. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It's like a very nice cyan blue color. This is like my favorite shade of blue to do rainbow with. I just feel like this shade of blue complements neons so well. I normally don't like my blue to be too dark, and I even don't mind if it like goes aqua a little bit or has like more of those greenish undertones, which with this you can see the swatch is definitely a yellow swatch, so you are picking up a little bit of those aqua tones, which I personally don't mind, especially when you're doing rainbow. I kind of like it to be like that. Also, doing a lighter blue when you do rainbow, make sure that the rainbow fades out pretty evenly. That way it's not as splotchy, and the purple and the blue aren't like clinging on while the rest of the colors fade out. They all tend to fade a little bit more even when you do a little bit lighter of a blue. All right, let's move on to the last shade, which is the purple. I love this purple. This is a straight up Barney purple. It has pink undertones. It is definitely my vibe. This is my favorite kind of purple. Purple is my least favorite color, but this type of purple I have a little soft spot for. I love the pink undertones. All right, let's go in with this color. Oh, it's so pretty. Go ahead and saturate. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this purple is so gorgeous. It's like the perfect shade of purple. Not too cool and not too warm. It's like a gray in between color. This shade is definitely the darkest out of the bunch. It has more pigment than any of the other shades have had so far. I'm gonna go ahead and let the colors process, and then I'm gonna try and find the directions and see how they recommend to like rinse it off and stuff. The only directions that come on the jar are on the lid right here, and on the lid it says patch test should be made following the instructions online. So I'm gonna go ahead and go online and click on a color and see what they recommend for processing time, see if they suggest rinsing it with cool water or not. So on their website it says, our innovative Aura Glow technology makes hair glow like never before, transforms UV radiation into a vivid glow. Based on the Verbascum thapsus flower, whose phytocomplexes transform UV radiation into a vivid glow. It says this brand is made by professional artists, and their goal is to provide professional grade cosmetics to businesses and customers. Underneath the color, it does say conditions while it colors, which I can definitely tell the texture is more of a conditioning based dye. It contains coconut oil and hemp seed oils along with tamarind and quinoa extracts to help protect the hair. It's vegan and cruelty free, does not contain parabens, PPD, ammonia, or peroxide. When mixing with other colors, we recommend doing a patch test before applying to large sections, and it's recommended on pre-lightened levels 8 through 10. So it doesn't say on here how long to leave it on for, or if you're supposed to rinse it in cool or warm water or wash after rinsing. Obviously, because it is semi-permanent, you can leave it on pretty much as long as you want to. It's not going to damage your hair. It's actually going to condition your hair. So most of the time I leave it on like 30 minutes to an hour. I'm going to let these process for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to rinse using cool water. Especially when you're working with rainbow colors or vivids, you want to rinse using cool water to make sure they don't bleed on one another. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. We will see what the colors look like, and then we will also try removing them with some color remover. All right, I am back with the finished results. Let me show you what they look like. All right, here are the colors, and when I rinse these off, the way I put my fucking foot in my mouth earlier, these are so vibrant. Like the pink, when I rinsed it off, I was like, damn, that looked pretty pastel when I was applying it. I haven't used conditioning based dyes in a while, and so when I was using them and applying it on the strands, I forgot how much they kind of get frothy and they get that white cast to them, which in turn makes them look kind of pastel when you're working the color into the hair. Let me tell you, these colors are definitely very vibrant and definitely have pigment behind them. The only color I would like to see a little bit brighter is the green. I think these two greens could just have a hint more pigment behind them. Other than that, these are so pretty, and so vibrant, and they look so good in every different lighting you can imagine. Also, the hair feels incredible. It feels super, super soft. The hair is super shiny. It's conditioned. It feels absolutely amazing. Here are what the colors look like behind white background. I'm just taking a video on my phone to show you guys this lighting as well. See how pretty they are? I feel like this green and this chartreuse could be a little bit deeper in pigment. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but they are a little bit lighter than the rest of the colors. But other than that, look how pretty that pink is. Ooh, these colors are so gorgeous. So before we apply the color remover, let's see what these look like under UV light and see if all the colors glow. We are in my bathroom. Let's go ahead and put the UV light on them. So as you guys can see, they are definitely UV reactive. They look very, very similar to the Cosmic Void hair color. Super, super vibrant. Let me show you what these look like in natural sunlighting as well. Okay, you guys, here's what they look like in the natural daylight. Let me try and go by a window and get some direct sunlight. Here you guys go. You can see them in the sunlight. They are very vibrant and very pretty. Look at those colors. So pretty. I wish the green was a little bit more vibrant. The greens are kind of dull, but the other colors are really pretty. The way these glow is actually insane. While they were processing, I did go to the FAQ section on their website, and they do in fact have processing directions if you go to the FAQ tab. So underneath that, it says they recommend processing for 25 to 35 minutes, no heats required, and for best results, make sure the hair is free of developer and fully saturated with color, applying in multiple directions. And then they have a whole directions page for more information. Also, I found out more about their Aura Glow technology. It says their Aura Glow technology is our patent pending technology that boosts color deposit and makes all of our colors glow under black light. All of our colors except blackout will glow under black light. So if you do like a darker blue or red, all their colors glow under UV light. So if you want to have UV reactive hair, but you like darker tones and you don't want to do neon, definitely check them out, because so far I'm loving the colors. Hopefully they come out of the hair easily, or at least some of the colors come out of the hair easily. This pink is definitely giving me PTSD of Eero and Cosmic Void. So let's hope this pink comes out of the hair. I'm gonna be using strip tease from Guy Tang today to remove the color. Got my strip tease all mixed up. All right, here we go. I'm gonna apply halfway down on all the hair strands. Anybody wanna take any guesses on what's gonna happen? I honestly have no idea. Whenever we do UV color, it's always a wild card for me. If we're working with standard color, I'm pretty good at guessing what's gonna happen, but when you add UV into the mix, I have no idea how colors are gonna react with the UV that's added into the dye. The blue already looks like it's doing something, and the purple also. The purple is definitely going pink. It's been less than a minute, and the purple is already almost completely out of the hair. Let's go ahead, make sure this is saturated one more time really good. All right, you guys, everything is applied. They are definitely switching tones. This one's now yellow, so I'm gonna let these process and we're gonna see what happens. I am back, and you guys are literally not going to believe the outcome and the results, so let me show you. Here are the results. Are you actually kidding me? All of the colors came out of the hair except for the blue. The blue did lighten quite a bit, but it's still obviously there. Blue is notorious for sticking in the hair, but look at that. How vibrant and neon those colors are, and all of them came out of the hair with that strip tease. That is actually mind-blowing, and I did not expect that at all, like at all. I would definitely use these on my hair because of how well they came out. I am shocked that almost every single one of these colors came out of the hair. Again, I was not expecting that. I thought at least a couple of them would stain. Not only do they come out of the hair easily and are so beautiful, and they also have a big shade range selection on their website, but these make the hair feel so soft. They are so conditioning and make the hair feel so soft after you rinse them off. I absolutely love these, and I am 100% going to be using them on my hair this fall. I think I'm gonna do purple and green on my hair this fall. So these are the colors I'm going to be reaching for. Knowing they come out of the hair makes me feel so much better. And I only had to leave that color remover on like 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, the colors were gone and like, okay, we're ready to rinse. So it came out in 20 minutes, absolutely no issues. And these were freshly dyed. Like, my mind is absolutely blown. This color company is insane, and I love them. Hello, love them. We'll be buying more color from them. And these colors are more affordable than other hair color brands, and they work this well, and they come out of the hair, and they make your hair feel good. I am like, just take my money. just freaking come over here and just take it from me, because I will definitely be buying way more from this brand and exploring more of their shades and see how all the other shades are. I will leave a link to this hair color brand in the description down below. I will see if they're listed on Amazon too and leave that in the description down below for you guys, but I highly recommend you guys try them. And if you have tried them, leave in the comment section down below what your experience was like and if you had an amazing experience like I did. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.